So hey guys, Tim McAmis. I'm here at Lights Out 8 for the biggest small tire race in the world, and ran across this ugly fucker, Tommy from Mickey Thompson here. So we're in their mobile warehouse, and so many cars here. I wanted to take a few minutes of his time to just ask him about tire selection, proper tire size and application for the cars that are here. So we're going to touch on a few classes and talk about some of these applications. So Tom, if you want to just kind of fill me in and educate me a little bit on what fits what, and we'll give these guys a heads up.
Absolutely. Pretty much, we start Radial versus the World class. 315 Pro. Made this a couple years ago. 2 years ago this has been out. Pretty much the class leader. Most guys tend to use this. Probably 95% of the class. Some like to use our slick tire, which is called Drag Radial Pro. But this thing's been 375, 373 the other day. Sub 1 second, 60 foot. Class leader, nobody else looks back, I guess.
Nice, nice. So what about X275?
X275 would use same tire, but a different size.
Same compound. Compound's the same, everything's the same about it, just the size is different.
Same compound, same construction, just different sizing. 275 60-15, 315 60-15.
Okay, then we have what about Outlaw Drag Radio? That they can run pretty much either tire in that, right?
Outlaw Drag Radio, you can run 275 Pro with a 50-pound hit, weight brake. Sorry.
Okay.
You can run the 2910.5 Drag Radio Pro, which they're going to phase out for the new ET Street Radio R, which is a fully DOT street tire, run it on the street wherever you want to go.
Okay. All right.
That'll be probably about 3 to 4 months. They're going to phase out the Pro Drag Radio because they want to make it all DOT stuff.
Gotcha. So they have a 632 class here too. So yep. What seems to be the most popular in that?
It's funny you ask that because it used to be we have a little Bubba's, big Bubba's. Guys could run it. I think they can run all the way, pretty much any size they want.
Right. So that can even be a big tire. They could run 34.5 in that.
Last 2 races have been won on this tire right here.
Really? On the 315?
315.
That's
the Bradenton
awesome.
race we won at it. Number 1 qualifier here is on it. Actually, number 1 through number 3 are on the radio here.
Okay.
So
that's awesm.
Pretty similar deal.
Good. So my whole history, my biggest experience has been with big tire stuff. I mean, that's I'm not as versed on this as you are. So in a big tire like a 34.5, air pressure, we run very low. You're going to run anywhere from 5 to 6, maybe even 6 1/4. If we want to put a little more bite in that car, we can increase the air pressure a little bit, 1/4 pound, 1/2 pound. So are these tires similar? I mean, first of all, we run a lot more pressure. So 275, 315, we're kind of the same pressure range.
275, they run anywhere between 16 and 18 psi.
Okay.
So it's a considerable amount more than you would really. So I would compare this to a 28-10.5 slick small tire, which is anywhere between 10 and 12 psi. Some guys get into the 14, but that's your range there. This thing, the 315 Pro, they're anywhere between 14 and 18. So these guys will vary on track surface.
Yep.
How well the track's prepped. They can get the thing up there, 18, 19 psi for some of the Outlaw radio cars. We did a test a couple years ago on radios. When does it stop being, air pressure stop helping you?
Right.
And at about 22 to 24 psi, somewhere right in there, it no longer makes the tire better or worse.
Right. It's just too hard. The tire's not going to change, not going to do anything different.
It reaches this plateau, there's no performance advantage. People would think you would get it to roll better.
Yeah.
It might, but the traction difference that you lose,
sure.
That's it. Done.
Yep. So is it similar in the concept where bite, if I want to, on a big tire, if I want to put a little more bite in the car, I'll increase the pressure. Is this tire work the same way? If I need to put a little more bite in the car, because these work on a dead hook. They don't want to spin this tire. They want, which is just the opposite of what a big tire is. So you're going to want to stick this tire. So does that change that concept?
This tire, the wrinkle is very important. As years of watching it, if the thing's wadding the tire up, you have to put more air. Not necessarily bite, but it's what the car likes. How much bite you have in the car, how much separation in the car is. If you're really wadding this thing up, when you start running it over, you ever want to shake a tire and hurt yourself? This thing shake,
Bad.
45 pounds.
Yeah.
A big tire is 45 pounds. This is a 30-inch tall tire and it weighs 45 pounds.
Yeah.
So.
And it's a lot stiffer and harder. Where when you shake a big tire, I mean, there's a lot of absorption in the sidewall where this is not going to have that.
Radials are aggressive on your drivetrain.
Yeah, we've noticed that a lot. I mean, it's really hard on parts of the car that a big tire won't touch. So that's awesome. So what about life expectancy? On a big tire, we're going to put 15, 16 runs, maybe 18 runs on that tire, and that's considered used up. It's kind of ready to cycle in a new set. How about this?
Most guys, the fast guys, 30 to 50 runs.
Okay.
They'll put on these things. Dwayne Mills, one of the fastest in the class, I've taken his tires off 55, 60 runs.
Gotcha.
He's like, hey, I just need to change these. I'm not feeling, getting too many laps on them. Let's go back to a new set.
But the car's still working good, right?
Still working good, yeah.
So if I'm running this 315 tire, what would I see? I mean, obviously, if you see 60 going away or something like that, or do you just say, look, I've got 50 runs on besides the car slowing down on some short times or something, do you see any other indicators?
No, I mean, they'll come back and say, hey, I'm feeling some quiver or something like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it could be the racetrack, whatever. I've never seen a set just flat out just go away.
Right.
Guys would put 60 runs on them, and hey, I just went 375 or 376 on a 60 run tire. Come back with some new ones.
Right.
I don't know if I could change it, but they do.
Yeah, that's very good. So hey, guys, that's we'll wrap this up. But this is just kind of an indicator on these guys. Mickey Thompson, their company is the small tire specialist. I mean, they dominate this. They're unbelievable in this class of car. So talk to these guys. They've got great guys here at the track. They got great customer service. Call them up and talk to them about your application, and they will fix you up with the right tire that you need. Even if you don't want to deal with this guy, they got a lot better help outside than this. So. I'm Tim McAmis. I'm going to cut you guys loose, and have a good day.